And happy Sunday. This is Kurt Berglund with more Pine Tar Baseball, Great Teams of the 20th Century set action for you. Lots of stuff going on with Pine Tar right now. Printed sets are available for the Great Teams of the 20th Century set. There is a listing of all of the teams available right here. If you're interested in a printed version of the set, the price for that is $45.99, and that is payable to my PayPal account, which is right here, berglund.kurt@yahoo.com. If you want the PDF, it's $12.99, and I can send out either one right away. Had customers in the last couple days from New York, New Jersey, California, Texas, Missouri, where else? Tennessee, Canada. I'm forgetting a bunch, but so the Pine Tar fans are all over the place. Makes a good gift and a great teaching tool for the game. If you're interested in teaching baseball to a youngster. Now, the other feature that we're offering is a free set of game instructions, along with a free set of 108 star players from the 2020 projected set that I did back last May, when it looked like there may not be a major league season last summer. I made 108 players, actually made a couple more than that, which I can send to you as well. But if you're teaching the game to a young person and they would enjoy using the modern players, the current players, all the stars are available, and they're all for free with the instructions that I can send to you by email if you just ask. No purchase necessary for that. Tonight, we are going to play a game that is sort of a tribute game to a lot of baseball that I watched in 1982 and 1983. And that's the Braves and the Dodgers. The 1982 Atlanta Braves are in the Great Teams of the 20th Century set. Winners, of course, of their first 13 games en route to the National League Western Division Championship in 1982. And they will be playing the 1974 Los Angeles Dodgers, who won the National League West in 74 and went on to lose in the World Series in 5 games to the Oakland A's. So it's going to be Braves at Dodgers, 82 Braves at the 74 Dodgers in tonight's game. Going to be fun. Phil Niekro is on the mound for the 82 Braves. Don Sutton for the 1974 Dodgers. We're going to have some fun. And if you're interested in the set, again, email me, berglund.kurt@yahoo.com, and we can get you everything you need to start playing Pine Tar Baseball. Let's get to the starting lineup. The visiting Atlanta Braves of 1982 vintage, managed by Joe Torre. Leading off in right field, it's Claudell Washington. Batting second at shortstop, Rafael Ramirez. Batting third in center field, Dale Murphy, National League MVP in 1982. Batting fourth at third base, it's Bob Horner. Batting fifth at first base, Chris Chambliss. Batting sixth in left field, Terry Harper. Batting seventh at second base, Glenn Hubbard. Batting eighth and doing the catching, it's Bruce Benedict. And batting ninth and on the mound, Phil Niekro. 35 starts for Phil in 1982. He is an A pitcher on the road and keeps his A grade, third time through the order. He has a strikeout modifier on 77, and he can give you 7 innings of work. and more if he's doing okay. And for the homestanding Los Angeles Dodgers of 1974 vintage, managed by Walter Alston. Leading off at second base, it's Davey Lopes. Batting second in left field, Bill Buckner. Batting third in center field, Jim Wynn. Batting fourth at first base, Steve Garvey. Batting fifth in right field, Willie Crawford. Batting sixth and doing the catching, Joe Ferguson. Batting seventh and playing third base, Ron Cey. Batting eighth and playing shortstop, Bill Russell. And batting ninth and on the mound for LA at Chavez Ravine, Don Sutton. He is a B pitcher at home, drops to a D the third time through the order. He has a strikeout modifier on 77. He can give you 7 and more if he's doing well. He had 40 starts in 1974. So we are ready to go. Sutton finishing his warm-up tosses. And we are ready to play some Pine Tar baseball. Great teams of the 20th century style. Right here as Claudell Washington steps into the batter's box to face Don Sutton. And the pitch is hit to left field. There's Bill Buckner running toward the line, and he's got it for out number 1. And we are underway in the first inning in this battle between the Braves and the Dodgers. Rafael Ramirez steps in, 278 in 1982. Pitch to him is going to be a range check. Let's see where this goes. Let's see where this goes. And 80 goes to left field. That's Bill Buckner. We'll check his range. If he's positive, he's going to make the catch. But he's neutral, and that's going to drop for a base hit. Rafael Ramirez is aboard with a single in the first hit of the ball game. Ramirez can run a little bit. Might put a play on here. Check Joe Ferguson's arm. He's a -6, and so that will knock Ramirez's steal rating down to a 59. So we'll see. We'll see what Joe Torre decides to do. Sutton to the belt, checks Ramirez at first. Pitch to Dale Murphy is on the way. Ramirez not going, and this is a base hit for Murph, and it's going to go up the middle. Wynn charges. Jimmy Wynn charges and gets it in. Runners at first and second now for... Nope, no, Ramirez is fast. He's going to go all the way to third base. And runners at the corners now for Bob Horner. Dodger infield will play at double play depth. Sutton to the belt, checks Ramirez at third, checks Murphy at first. The pitch home to Horns. And that is ball 2. Ball 2. Horner ahead in the count. Sutton to the stretch again. The pitch is hit to center field. This is Jimmy Wynn. He's going to make the catch. Ramirez is tagging. He looks like he's going to try it. And he scores on the sacrifice fly by Bob Horner. To Jimmy Wynn, it's 1-0 Braves. Murphy stays at first. There's 2 outs now for Chris Chambliss. 1-0 Atlanta. Sutton to the belt. Checks Murphy at first. The pitch to Chris. Gonna have a range check. Get to the kitchen. This is hit to Ron Cey. And he's neutral. He's gonna make that play and throw to Garvey for the out. So the Braves score 1 in the top of the first on a pair of hits. They leave 1. And the Dodgers are coming to bat, trailing by a run. So Niekro, knuckleball specialist, of course, will face Lopes, Buckner, and Wynn in the bottom of the first for LA. Knucksy winds and delivers. Grounded to Horner. Bob's got it and fires to Chambliss. There's 1 down in the bottom of the first. Now it's Buckner. Billy Buck, 314 in 1974. And this is driven by Buckner, and it's trouble. It's going to be over Harper's head and bounce off the wall. Here comes Buckner for a double, and he's in scoring position with one man out in the bottom of the first. Dodgers looking to answer right away. Jim Wynn steps in. A lot of people thought this guy was the better choice for the MVP than Steve Garvey in 74. 271 average, 387 on base, 497 slugging. The pitch to him. Hey, struck him out. That's the first for Knucksy, and there's two gone in the bottom of the first. Now it's Garvey. Last chance saloon to get Buckner in from second. Niekro to the belt. The pitch to Steve. And this is going to drop for a base hit to center field. Buckner around third. He's going to be waved by Tommy Lasorda, the third base coach. Murphy's throw. Checking Murphy's arm. I'm pretty sure I know what it is. Yep, he's an E. So Buckner will be safe on anything but a 0-20 as Lasorda is waving him home with 2 outs. And the throw coming from Murphy, he scores. It's 1-1. Single by Garvey brings home Buckner, and we are tied at 1. Crawford coming to the plate. 2 outs in the first. Big RBI single by Garvey, pulling the Dodgers even. Niekro to the belt. The pitch home is lifted to center. Murphy's under this one, and he's going to make the catch for the third out. But the Dodgers respond with a run of their own on 2 hits. And after 1 inning, we're tied at 1 in Los Angeles. Sutton comes back out. He will face Harper, Hubbard, and Benedict for the Braves in the top of the second. A lot of people played left field for the Braves in 82. Harper's one of them. The pitch to Terry is hit to right field. That's Willie Crawford coming in, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. Glenn Hubbard coming to the plate. 248 on the season for him. Stands in against Sutton. The pitch is hit hard and up the middle, and a base hit for Hubbard. He's on with 1 out, and that'll bring Benedict to the plate. Niekro on deck. Sutton to the belt. The pitch to Eggs is a ground ball. Russell. He goes to Lopes for 1. The relay in the dirt. Garvey digs it out but doesn't hang on. It's a fielder's choice for Benedict as he beats the rap at first. Hubbard is forced at second. 6-4. If you're scoring with us, and if you are, may God help your soul. All right, Niekro steps in. He hit a big home run down the stretch against the Padres to help the Braves win the division in 82. He's got that 0 sitting on his card. 1 out, Benedict at first. The pitch to Niekro. It to center. Jimmy Wynn coming in a few steps, and he'll make the catch, and that retires the Braves in the second. So we've played 1.5, and we're tied at 1. This is the Pine Tar Baseball Great Team set. The cards I'm using right now are part of that set. They're ready to ship. Berglund.Kurt@yahoo.com. $12.99 gets you the PDF. $45.99 gets you the printed cards. Alrighty. Ferguson, then Say, then Russell in the bottom of the second. Niekro winds and delivers. Hey, struck him out. That's Knucksy's second strikeout. on the evening, and it brings up Ron Cey with nobody on. Cey 262 in 1974. The pitch to him, grounded to Horner. He gloves it and throws across to Chambliss, and there's 2 down. Now it's Russell, nobody aboard. Sutton on deck. 269 for the Dodgers shortstop. The pitch. Hey, struck him out. That's Knucksy's third. 1-2-3 second. 4 in a row retired by Niekro. We are tied at 1 after 2 innings in LA. Sutton back out. Top of the order for Atlanta coming up in the third. Washington, then Ramirez, then Murphy. Washington 0 for 1. Sutton winds and delivers. Ground ball, Russell. Billy's got it and throws to Garvey. 1 down. Now it's Ramirez. Rafael, 1 for 1. He scored the Braves' run in the first inning. The pitch to the left, but not deep. Buckner's under it, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. And now it's Murphy. The starting pitchers have righted the ship since their shaky first innings and are now pitching good baseball. This is to center. Jimmy Wynn's into right center a little bit and will make the catch. That retires the Braves. 1, 2, 3. 5 in a row retired by Sutton. We go to the bottom of the third, and we got ones. 1-1 ball game. Sutton will lead off, then the top of the order with Lopes, and then Buckner for LA. Niekro winds and delivers. Hit to right. Claudell Washington coming on, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. Davey Lopes coming up. He's 0 for 1 on the day. 266 in 74. The pitch from Knucksy is hit to right. This is Claudell one more time, and that's 2 down. Bill Buckner doubled and scored the Dodgers' run in the first inning. 1 for 1. And he's going to be 2 for 2. Drops in front of Harper, and he's aboard. Buckner is a 69% stealer. Benedict's arm is a 0. And we'll see if Walt Alston decides to put a play on with Jimmy Wynn at the plate. Niekro to the belt. Checks Buckner. The pitch home, and there goes Billy Buck. And the throw down to Hubbard is not in time. Buckner with a head first slide steals second base. And he is in scoring position with 1 man out. With 2 men out. Wynn is up there. He is behind in the count now, 0-1. He struck out in the first inning. A pitch from Niekro. Grounded to Ramirez. Rafi throws to Chambliss, and that'll retire the Dodgers in the third. We've played 3 complete, and it's 1-1 in LA. This is the Pine Tar Baseball Great Teams of the 20th Century set. Berglund.Kurt@yahoo.com is my PayPal ID. $12.99 gets you the PDF. $45.99 gets you the printed cards. Lots of Pine Tars projects going on. I'm going to have lots of stuff coming out in the next few months. All right. Bob Horner, then Chris Chambliss, then Terry Harper. 4, 5, and 6 for the Braves in the fourth. Sutton winds and delivers to right and deep. It's going to drive Crawford back. He's on the track, but he has room, and that will be out number 1 in the Braves' fourth inning. Now it's Chambliss. Chris is 0 for 1. Sutton winds and delivers to center. Right at Jimmy Wynn, right in his tracks. 2 down. And now Harper. Sutton winds And to right one more time. Willie Crawford toward the line, and he'll make the catch. 8 in a row retired by Sutton as he is in a groove now. Niekro coming out. He will face the 4, 5, 6 hitters for LA. Garvey, Crawford, and Ferguson coming up in the bottom of the 4th. Steve, 1 for 1 with a ribby. Pitch is grounded to Hubbard. Glenn's got it. Throws to Chambliss, and there's one man out. Crawford, 295, good hitter. Stepping in, right fielder against right-handed pitching in 74. He's 0 for 1 today. The pitch from Niekro is to left. This is going to bring Harper toward the line, and just in fair territory, he makes the catch. That's 2 down. Niekro has retired 3, 6, 9, 10, 9 of the last 10 batters, as he's got his knuckleball floating. Ferguson stands in, 0 for 1, struck out in the 2nd. I'm dropping dice left and right. And he lost him. That's ball 4. So with 2 outs, Ferguson's on first, and here comes Ron Cey. Ron is 0 for 1. Dodgers have 3 hits. Braves have 3 hits. Pitch from Niekro is strike 3, swinging. Cey gone on strikes. That's strikeout number 4 for Niekro, and it retires the Dodgers in the 4th inning. Played 4 complete. We have a dead even game at 1. Good one in LA. Top of the 5th, going to be Hubbard, Benedict, and Niekro coming up for Atlanta. And if anybody gets on, that'll get Sutton to his D rating. The 3rd time through the order, Sutton drops to a D, so we'll see if that affects things in this game. But he's got to get back to the top of the order for that to happen. Hubbard is 1 for 1. He singled in the 2nd. The pitch to Glenn is a walk outside with the breaking ball, and Hubbard trots down to first. Benedict comes up now. Bruce, 0 for 1. Fielder's choice back in the 2nd. Sutton to the belt. Checks Hubbard at first. Pitch home to Bruce is ball 2. Ball 2. He's adding the count. Niekro on deck. The pitch to left. Buckner in a few steps, and he'll make the catch. That's the first out in the Braves' 5th inning. Here comes Phil Niekro. See if Joe Torre decides to put a play on here, get Hubbard in scoring position, or is he going to let Niekro swing away? Sutton to the belt, checks Hubbard at first, the pitch home, Niekro's bunting, and he gets it down. Gloved by Garvey, who flips to Lopes, and it's a sacrifice that gets Hubbard up to second base with 2 outs, and Washington coming to the plate, the top of the order. So Sutton drops to a D grade pitcher now. We're in the top of the 5th. Claudel is 0 for 2, 266, batted first, batted third frequently in the season. The pitch from Sutton is a base hit. Left field, drops in front of Buckner. Hubbard will be held as Buckner gets the throw in quickly, and so it's Braves at the corners with 2 outs for Ramirez. Sutton in a jam. We're in the top of the 5th. It's 1-1. Ramirez is 1 for 2. Sutton to the belt. The pitch home to Rafi. Hit to center. Win toward left center. On the run. He's going to get there. And that will retire the Braves in the 5th. We're halfway through this one, but we've decided nothing. It's 1-1. Niekro coming back out. He will get to his 3rd time through the order now in this inning. But he keeps his A rating. So, Russell, Sutton, and Lopes are up for the Dodgers. In the bottom of the 5th, pitch to Billy. Line shot at Chambliss. He's got it for the out. 1 gone in the bottom of the 5th. Now it's Sutton. Not terrible with the bat in 74. Niekro winds and delivers. Don's 0 for 1 today. The pitch is a floater just over Ramirez's glove into left field. Drops in front of Harper, and Sutton's aboard with a single. That'll bring up Lopes with Sutton on first. And Buckner on deck. Lopes is 0 for 2. Niekro would love a double play ball, but it's tough to do on Davey. The pitch. Ground ball, Hubbard. Glenn's got it. He goes to Ramirez for 1. The relay to Chambliss, not in time. Lopes beats the Rap at first base. Sutton is retired 4-6 on the fielder's choice. And Lopes is safe at first, so we'll see if they put a play on. Buckner up now. Lopes' stealing rating is a 75. He is an A, so he can go anytime. Buckner stole second in the 3rd inning. Niekro to the belt. The pitch home. There goes Lopes. The throw down from Benedict is not in time. The tag is high by Ramirez, and Lopes is in with a stolen base. Dodgers are 2 for 2 in steals, and now Buckner can drive in a run if he gets a 2-out hit. Niekro ahead in the count, 0-1. Buckner has 2 hits already in this game. The pitch from Niekro is grounded to Chambliss. Chris has it. Oh, nope. Yep. And will take it unassisted. And that retires the Dodgers in the 5th. So we go to the 6th inning. Still 1-1. Good game. So many other games between these two in 82 and 83 that I watched were really close, just like this one. For the Dodgers, for the Braves, it's Murphy, Horner, and Chambliss, the 3, 4, 5 hitters facing Don Sutton in the top of the 6th. Murph is 1 for 2. The pitch. Grounded to Say. Ron's got it. Throws to Garvey. 1 gone. Now it's Horner. Bob is 0 for 1. He has a sacrifice fly back in the 1st inning. That accounts for the Braves' run. The pitch. Hey, struck him out. Big breaking ball by Sutton. And that's strikeout number 1 for Don. 2 gone in the 6th. And now it's Chambliss with Harper on deck. Should Chris reach? Sutton winds and delivers. And this is a ground ball. Lopes. Davies got it. Throws to Garvey. And that retires the Braves in the 6th. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. 1-1. Each team scored their run on a pair of hits in the top of the 1st inning. And have done nothing since then. In fact, not even very much in the way of a threat. As the starting pitchers have done a good job. 3, 4, 5 hitters now for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 6th. Wynn, Garvey, and then Crawford. Should anybody reach, it'll be Ferguson. Jimmy is 0 for 2. The pitch from Niekro. And this is loop to right, just over Hubbard's head, and it'll drop in front of Washington. Jimmy Wynn is aboard with a single. Now it's Garvey. Steve is 1 for 2. He drove in the Dodgers' only run back in the first. Niekro to the belt. Pitch home is to right. Claudell Washington charging hard. He dives. He's got it. He gets there, and Wynn retreats to first base. Now it's Crawford. 0 for 2 for Willie. Niekro to the belt. The pitch home. And that will drop in front of Harper. Base hit. Wynn stops at second. 2 on now with 1 out. And Ferguson coming to the plate. Joe is 0 for 1 with a walk. Braves going to get their bullpen going. And it's Steve Bedrosian starting to get loose. Ferguson at the plate. Braves infield at double play depth. The pitch from Niekro to Fergie is lifted to left. Harper under it. He will make the catch. Wynn retreats to second base, and there's 2 outs now. And it's Ron Cey coming to the plate. Ron is 0 for 2. Niekro to the belt. The pitch home. And that's a base hit in front of Harper to left. Here comes Wynn around third. Terry Harper's arm is average, so 0 to 10. He's going to throw Wynn out at the plate. Here comes the throw. Not in time. Wynn scores. It's 2-1 Dodgers. Crawford stops at... No, I'm wrong. Crawford goes to third. And Cey remains at first. So there's Dodgers at the corners now for Russell. And it's 2-1 L.A. Sutton on deck. Normal depth, of course, with 2 outs. Niekro to the belt. The pitch home. Ground ball Ramirez. He's going to flip to Hubbard the short way for the force out of Cey. And that retires the Dodgers in the 6th, but they take the lead with a run. On 3 hits, they leave 2, and after 6, it's 2-1 L.A. Don Sutton coming back out. We're almost getting to Mike Marshall time, but not quite yet. But we're getting close. It's the top of the 7th. Bob Horner, Glenn Hubbard, Bruce Benedict coming up for Atlanta. 0 for 2 for Harper. This is the Pine Tar Baseball Great Teams set that these cards are a part of. You can get them yourself by sending me $12.99 for the PDF or $45.99 for the sheets to my PayPal account at berglund.kurt@yahoo.com and join an awful lot of folks who are buying this set. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so Harper, Hubbard, and Benedict coming up. Top of the 7th, Braves down a run. Sutton winds and delivers. We have an error check. Error check. See where this one goes. Is to left field. Buckner coming on, and the 8 is way over his error number, so that's 1 gone. He makes the catch. And there's 1 gone in the top of the 7th. Now it's Glenn Hubbard. Hub is 1 for 1 with a walk. Benedict in the on-deck circle. If anybody gets on, it'll be Niekro's spot, but we don't know if he'll bat. So let's see what happens. Sutton winds and delivers. And we'll have a range. No, we won't. We'll have ball 4. Ball 4, Hubbard takes his base. He reaches for the 3rd time tonight. Now it's Bruce Benedict, 0 for 2. Niekro is in the on-deck circle, but that doesn't mean anything. Sutton to the belt. The pitch to Bruce Benedict. Hey, strikes him out on a breaking ball, buckles his knees. That's Sutton's 2nd, and he picked a good time for it. We're going to get a pinch hitter now for Niekro. And it looks like Bedrosian, who's throwing in the bullpen, will be the next Braves pitcher. It's going to be Biff Pocoroba to bat for Niekro. Give you Niekro's numbers. And then we'll tell you about Biff. Niekro pitched 6 innings. He allowed 7 hits. He walked none. He struck out 4. He allowed 2 runs. They're both earned, no home runs. He is in line for the loss unless the score changes. Biff Pocoroba hit .275 in 1982 with a .351 on base average. And now Mike Marshall's going to start to throw in the Dodger bullpen. Mike pitched 106 games all in relief in 1974, so not too early to think about closing for him. Pocoroba up with Hubbard at first and 2 men out. Sutton to the belt. The pitch to Biff is drilled, and this is going to get over Buckner's head and one hop the wall. Hubbard was off on contact. Pocoroba around first. They are going to wave. Yes, they are going to wave Glenn Hubbard. So let's see what happens here. Buckner hits Russell with the relay. 0-10. Russell's throw is going to be in time. Hubbard being waved around third by third base coach Del Maxville. The throw home is not in time, and Biff Pocoroba with a pinch double knots this game at 2. He is on second base leading the cheers for himself, and that's going to bring up Claudell Washington. Sutton might be tiring. It's 2-2. It's the top of the 7th. Marshall not ready yet, apparently. Washington up 1 for 3. The pitch from Sutton to Claudell is an error check. And let's see where this goes. A 73 is to Russell. The error number is a 3. Bill airmails that one over Garvey's head, and it's going to be an error. Yes, and there are 2 outs, which means that Pocoroba will score from second base on the E6. Washington safe at first. Pocoroba scores. It's Braves 3, Dodgers 2, and now it's Ramirez. One more batter, I guess, for Sutton. Ramirez 1 for 3 with Washington at first. The Braves with 2 runs have taken a 1-run lead with 2 runs in the top of the 7th. The pitch. Base hit Ramirez. This drops in front of Crawford. Washington around second. He will take third. There's Braves at the corners, and here comes Walter Alston. He's going and stopping at the home plate umpire to make a double switch. So Bill Russell is going to come out of the game. Mike Marshall is going to get the call. And Marshall will bat in the 8th spot in the order. Russell comes out. The new shortstop will be Rick Auerbach, and he will bat 9th. Alrighty, so let's reset and give you Sutton's numbers on the evening. All right, so Sutton goes 6 2/3. He allows 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. He struck out 2. He walked 2. He allowed 3 runs, and only one of them is going to end up being earned. No, I'm wrong about that. 2 of them will end up being earned. And he has 2 runners left on base, so they are both his responsibility as well. Mike Marshall is a very interesting Pine Tar baseball card. 106 relief appearances, which you see here on his card. He is an A-plus pitcher at home. He has a strikeout modifier on 77, and he can give you 3 innings if you need him to, and the Dodgers are hoping they need him to. So it's Washington at third, Ramirez at first, and Murphy at the plate. 3-2 Braves. And Murphy's 1 for 3. Marshall to the belt. The screwball specialist pitches this one toward Murphy, and he gets him on strikes. So that's 3. And retires the Braves, but they score 2 on 2 hits and leave 2, and a costly Dodger error by Bill Russell causes a good chunk of the trouble in the top of the 7th. So we're going to have a new Braves pitcher. He will bat in the 9th spot. And it'll be Steve Bedrosian, who did a lot of things for the Braves in '82. He started for three times. He was in relief 61 times. He is an A-plus pitcher on the road. He has strikeout modifiers of 55 through 60 and 77, and he can go 2 in relief. So he will face Auerbach, and then the top of the order with Lopes and then Buckner for the Dodgers. They now trail 3-2. We have stretched them out for the 7th inning stretch, and we're ready to go in the bottom of the 7th now. The pitch from Bedrosian to Auerbach. Hey, struck him out. Bedrock's got 1 strikeout, and there's 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Now it's Lopes. Davies 0 for 3 with the stolen base to his credit. The pitch. Loop to center. Here comes Murphy. He's got it. 2 down. And now Buckner with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Bedrosian off to a good start. Buckner's 2 for 3. Pitch to Buck. Hit to right, but not deep. Washington's under it, and he will take it. And Bedrosian pitches a 1-2-3, bottom of the 7th. Niekro now in line for the win if the Braves can hang on. Marshall coming back out for the Dodgers. He will face Horner, Chambliss, and Harper in the top of the 8th. It's a 3-2 Braves lead, and they love some insurance. Horner's 0 for 2. He has a sacrifice fly. Marshall winds and delivers. And that is a base hit that drops in front of Crawford. Base hit for Horner. Now it's Chambliss. A lot of things could happen here. Attempting to pinch run for Horner, but they're not gonna right now. Marshall to the belt, checks Horner at first. He's not going anywhere. The pitch home to Chambliss is grounded to Auerbach. He goes to Lopes for 1, to Garvey for 2. It's a soul-crushing, rally-killing double play turned by the Dodgers. And now it'll be Harper, who's 0 for 3. 2 outs, nobody on. Marshall's pitch. Launch to center. Jimmy Wynn on the run. No, he'll get there. And that's 3. 3 outs, and the Braves are retired in the top of the 8th. So We go to the bottom of the 8th. Bedrosian coming back out. Wynn, Garvey, and Crawford. 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up for the Dodgers. They need a run to tie, 2 to go ahead. It's the bottom of the 8th. 3-2 Braves lead. Jim Wynn is 1 for 3. Bedrosian winds and delivers. Hey, struck him out. That's the second strikeout for Steve. And the second for Jimmy Wynn in this ball game. Garvey comes to the plate now. Gene Garber's starting to throw in the Braves bullpen. Their closer, 30 saves for Gino on the 1982 season. Garvey stands in, certainly has enough power to tie this game. MVP of the National League in 1974. He has an RBI in this game, 1 for 3. The pitch from Bedrock is all the way to the screen. Ball 1. Now it's Garvey again. Bedrosian winds and delivers, and we got another range check. See where this one goes. 40 goes to Hubbard, and he makes the play. 2 gone. Now it's Crawford. Willie is 1 for 3. Bedrosian winds and delivers, and another wild one. Steve's humping up on the fastball. And the pitch to Willie is lifted to center. Murph's under it, and that will retire the Dodgers in the bottom of the 8th. We're going to the 9th inning. 3-2 1982 Braves over the 1974 Dodgers. If you like the set, if you like the game, it's berglund.kurt@yahoo.com. I'll give you everything you need. You can pick up the set on PDF format for $12.99. You can get the cards for $45.99, and you can send it to me via PayPal, and I'll get it right out to you. Mike Marshall coming back out for inning number 3. It'll be Hubbard, Benedict, and Bedrosian, if they let him bat, or is Gino going to come in and try and save this one? 3-2 Braves. They're looking for insurance in the top of the 9th. Hubbard's been on all 3 times. He's 1 for 1, and he's walked twice. The pitch from Marshall to Glenn is a range check. Get to the kitchen. For the love of God, it's a range check. Ron Say gloves it, fires to Garvey, 1 gone. Benedict. Bruce is 0 for 3. Marshall winds and delivers. Ball 4. He walked him. Benedict on first. 1 man out. And Bedrosian's spot is due. And he's not going to bat. So we're going to see a pinch hitter. And it's going to be Larry Wissenson, backup outfielder, left-handed hitter. Larry, in 1982, hit .238 with a .339 on base average. There's 1 man out. It's Benedict at first. 1 man aboard, 1 man out. Marshall wants to hold them where they're at. All right. The pitch to Wissenson is hit hard, hit deep, and this is going to get off the wall. Wynn plays it nicely, whirls and throws. He hits Auerbach. Auerbach fires home to Ferguson. They hold Benedict at third. Runners on second and third now with 1 out for Claudell Washington. The Los Angeles infield will play in. Benedict on third, and that's going to get a pinch runner in this game. Brett Butler comes in the game to run for Benedict. Obviously very fast. Benedict takes a seat on the bench. And now Washington comes to the plate with the Dodger infield in. Butler at third, Wissington at second. One man out. Claudel at the plate. Marshall would love a strikeout. Claudel is 1 for 4. The pitch to him is hit deep, and oh, no, we got runners on, so A+ for Marshall modifies it from a home run to a ground out. Lopes is in, so the runners hold, and he throws to Garvey for the out at first base. So it goes from gone to an out with the runners holding, thanks to Marshall's letter grade rating. So now it's Ramirez. Rafi is 2 for 4. Runners still at second, third, 2 men out. Marshall the belt, the pitch home to Ramirez. And that will drop for a base hit. That's a base hit in front of Crawford. He's charging. That scores Butler easily from third. Wissington is being waved home. Crawford's arm now comes into play. And Willie was an average arm. So 0 to 10, they're going to get Larry at home. And they don't get him at home, it's a 15. So he's 2-run single for Ramirez, gives the Braves a 5-2 advantage in the top of the 9th. Murphy coming to the plate. Dodger bullpen going now. Jim Brewer and Charlie Huff are throwing. Jim Brewer and Charlie Huff are throwing in the Dodger pen. Murphy at the plate. Ramirez at first. There's 2 men out. Dale is 1 for 4. The pitch lifted to left, but Buckner's got room, and he will put it away for out number 3. But the Braves scored 2 insurance runs on 2 hits, and they leave 1. A costly walk to Benedict also scores. So we have some bookkeeping to take care of. That's it for Marshall, because he is due up third in the inning. However, before we get to that, we have a new Braves catcher. It's going to be Matt Sinatro. And he will bat in the 8th spot. We have a new pitcher for the Braves. It's going to be Gene Garber. He is on for the save. We'll tell you about Bedrosian's numbers in just a second. Yeah, we'll tell you about Bedrosian's numbers in just a second. Alrighty. Bedrosian pitched 2 innings, allowed no hits. He struck out 2. He didn't walk anybody. He didn't allow any runs. If the Braves hold the lead, Bedrosian gets a hold. If you're into that stat. Garber, as you can see from his card, appeared in 69 games. He is an A pitcher on the road. He has no strikeout or walk modifiers, and he can give you 2. But the Braves hope he only needs to give him 1. It's the bottom of the 9th. For LA coming to the plate will be Ferguson, Say, and a pinch hitter for Mike Marshall. They need 3 to tie and 4 to walk it off. Ferguson is 0 for 2. Garber winds and delivers a ground ball to Ramirez. He's up with it. Fires to Chambliss, and there's 1 gone in the bottom of the 9th. Ron Cey is up. Manny Mota is on deck to pinch hit for Marshall. Ron Cey, 1 for 3. The pitch is driven. Single right back through the box. It's a single for Cey, thanks to Garber's A letter grade rating. So Cey is aboard, and now it'll be Mota with Auerbach on deck. Manny Mota, you can see I gave him the pinch hitter position. In addition to his left field experience in 1974. Pinch hitter extraordinaire, 281 in 1974, 328 on base average. Garber wants a double play to end it. Cey is at first, Mota at the plate, 1 man out. Garber to the belt, checks Cey, the pitch home is to left, and here comes Harper, and he's got it for out number 2. Now it's Auerbach, bottom of the 9th, last chance saloon for the Dodgers. They need Auerbach to get on. Lopes is on deck. Rick is 0 for 1 in the game. The pitch from Garber is to right. Claudell Washington under it, and he will make the catch for out number 3, and a Braves win. Braves win 5-2 over the Dodgers in LA. Give you the line score and the totals. But first, Pine Tar Baseball, great teams of the 20th century. If you like this game, if you like these cards, $12.99 for the PDF, $45.99 for the cards. Berglund.Kurt at yahoo.com. Berglund.Kurt at yahoo.com. And let's talk totals for the victorious 1982 Atlanta Braves, America's team. 5 runs on 9 hits, and they committed no errors. For the vanquished 1974 Los Angeles Dodgers, 2 runs on 8 hits, and they committed 1 very costly error. Winning pitcher, Phil Niekro. Losing pitcher, Don Sutton. Save goes to Gene Garber. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. There's lots more Pine Tar Baseball coming. We do book reviews on Monday. We do Triple Play Baseball on Thursdays. We do boxing, Saturday night fights on Saturdays. We do APBA. We do game demos every Tuesday. A lot of stuff going on. Hope you'll subscribe. And if you're interested in this set of cards, please let me know how I can help you. I hope you have a great night. So long, everybody.